Yeah, I mean, corruption is a thing that we talk about in the context of third world nations, right? Uh, there are there are profound problems with corruption. Um, Governments, steal the money. They incarcerate people for personal vendettas. They abuse and misuse the power that they've been granted all the time. And the problem isn't particular to third world nations. It exists, is very much alive and well within our more advanced societies, right? The United States, Germany, they're deeply corrupt places. If you think about money as being the cornerstone of civilization, right? The concept of civilization is this large sort of structure built on top of one thing, which is trade. I'm a busy little bee. I learned how to make moccasins, and I make moccasins all day, but I only need one pair, right? I got my moccasins. So I make moccasins, and now I need to trade, right? Because what I don't do is I don't grow tomatoes and I don't kill deer. So somebody else does that, and we can trade. And on the basis of human trade, we build civilization. We build wealth and abundance and well-being and all these wonderful things about civilization, right? So at the very heart of it is money. How do I sell my moccasins? I sell it for money, right? And if we then change the nature of money, if we have a money that is inherently corruptible, it will be corrupted, and it is corrupt. So we need to start by fixing the money. And Satoshi Nakamoto did that, right? We now have real money, transmissible with privacy and all these kinds of things. And this is really just the beginning, right? I mean, Vitalik Buterin took the next step, which was to say, let's build smart contracts, and I can talk about what exactly smart contracts are. But with smart contracts, you can now implement law, right? So, for example, the 1947 convention, the New York Convention, as it's called, is a series of laws that dictate how international disputes are handled, right? There's a playbook, and there's billions of dollars are spent every year on lawyers to basically follow this set of rules that a smart contract could follow. So somebody could implement the entire New York Convention into a set of smart contracts and put out of business just billions and billions of dollars worth of lawyers. And that gets, perilously close to being able to replace entire governments with code. There's a whole lot of stuff that really it's just procedural, right? It doesn't need human beings, and it certainly doesn't need discretion.
And then we could be sure about what's really going to happen if X this is happening. This is the outcome. What's not in our cultures is not now safe or
safe. I mean, look, I am forced by government to get a driver's license. So, okay, fine. Now I have to go through this whole protocol of making an appointment with the DMV and showing up and paying and showing proof of this and doing that, all this kind of stuff, right? And then I don't get my driver's license. Okay, what happened? I have to call. Oh, we don't know this and that, right? Now there's investigation. Somebody forgot to, or they got this thing wrong. They spelled my name wrong, or or they put it in the wrong place, or whatever, right? All of that is just waste of human capacity. A smart contract could do the whole thing,